Imagine you are at the start of your journey as a game developer with Unity. You just complete a tutorial on a character movement, and suddenly everything feels crystal clear. You think, hey, I've got this. I could totally make game like Hollow Knight. But what if I told you that is precisely the moment you might be at the peak of the mountain of stupidity? Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Kudo and today we are diving into the fascinating phenomenon called the Dunning-Kruger effect and how it impacts game developers. This cognitive bias is named after a social psychologist David Dunning and Justin Kruger, who discovered that people with low knowledge in area tend to overestimate their competence, while those with higher ability often underestimate theirs. In game development, this means that new developers who just learn a few basics often feel they understand more than they actually do. They are excited, confident, but they may not yet have the experience to realize what they are missing. Let me give you a quick example. Let's say you have just completed a Unity course on basic 2D physics. And suddenly, you say, okay, I know enough to make a game like Hollow Knight. You've figured out how to make a character jump and move and you feel unstoppable. But soon, you find out they are much more involved in creating a game at that level. From complex animation to smooth transition and level design. At this point, you are standing proudly on the mountain of stupidity, unaware of the complexity beneath the surfaces. After some time, reality sets you in. You hit your first major roadblock, encounter error you don't even understand, or see projects that are way beyond your skill level. This is the valley of humility. This is where you start to understand the vastness of knowledge out there, and it's overwhelming. Let's keep with our example with Hollow Knight. Maybe you've gotten to the point of trying implement Hollow Knight, and while you are implementing Hollow Knight, you need to handle enemy AI or maybe designing complex interconnecting map. You think, yeah, it's just setting up a few animation, trigger, a collider with the rigid body, right? But soon, your enemy don't behave as intended. They clip to the roll, they react impredictably, or maybe they don't do what they're supposed to do. You're trying to design that intricate map layout, only to find out it's incredibly hard to make a world that will connect and balance. And now, you are in the valley of humility, realizing Hollow Knight elegance is backed by serious skill and time. After navigating the valley of humility, many developers find themselves on the plateau of consolidation. This is a stage where you feel more comfortable with your skill and knowledge. You are not advancing as quickly as before, but you've built a solid foundation. It's a critical phase in your development journey. Let's keep going with the Hollow Knight example. Let's say you've spent several months developing a game similar to Hollow Knight. You have mastered the basics of Unity, such as creating animation, implementing sound, and design level. During this time, you might find yourself in a phase where progress feels slower than before. While it may seem you're not learning anything new, this is actually a crucial period of consolidation. You are refining your skill and deepening your understanding of the tool you are at your disposal. Perhaps you are taking the time to polish the character control, improve the responsiveness of the animation, or even optimize the game performance. This focus are improving what you have already created, and that can lead to a significant improve in the overall for your quality of your game. Additionally, this plateau can be an opportunity for creativity, experimenting with new ideas or mechanic without the pressure of immediate deadline. You might be surprised by yourself developing a new gameplay feature or a unique level design that can elevate your project. Embracing this phase allows you to build a solid foundation that will pay off as you move forward in your development journey. So after I explain the 3 steps of the Dunning-Kruger effect, maybe you will ask me how to move beyond the mountain of stupidity, the valley of humility, or reaching the plateau of consolidation. Let me give you a few strategies to find a balance. So game development with Unity is constantly evolving. Rather than seeing this as intimidating, view it as a journey. With each project, you learn something, and with time, you will create games that reflect your growing skill. So you should think this as a lifelong learning. You should also regularly assessing your skill, identify your strength and what can I improve in my skill. This should keep you humble and confident at the same time. You could also looking for feedback. You know, in the game dev community, some people might give you some feedback, which help you prevent overconfidence and can ease your feeling. Because maybe some people will say, oh, your project look great. How do you do that? How do you make that? And that will reassuring your skill. You will be able to say, oh, I'm good, I know what I do. And another point I want to share with you, you should always celebrate the small win. When I say celebrate small win is when you just improve some skill. Let's say maybe you don't know how to make animation. You don't know how to code this or code that. But maybe in 1 week, 2 weeks, a month or 2 months, you finally understand how this thing works. So now you know. Even if people A, B, C or D know how to do that, you now know how to do it. You shouldn't always compare yourself to the other. This is why it's very important to celebrate when you learn some new stuff, even if it's for you insignificant. Maybe it's something very lambda, but still, you start at the point A, you didn't know how to do that, to point B, I know how to do that. So in conclusion, the Dunning-Kruger effect can feel like an obstacle, but in reality, they are part of the journey. Whether you are scaling the mountain of stupidity, navigating to the valley of humility, or standing on the plateau of consolidation, each step helps you grow. So next time you feel overconfident or overwhelmed, remember, this is a sign of you learning. And I think that is what being a developer it is. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you enjoy this video. This is a new format I try to make in my YouTube channel. Do not hesitate to comment this video to let me think how do you like this format and if you want me to share more of this subject. If you like my content, do not hesitate to subscribe, thumbs up, do not hesitate to buy me coffee, and I guess I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye!